everyone. I hope you guys are all having a good night. Thank you for tuning in to watch me. I'm going to do some live readings tonight. If you're wondering what that is, I had a street fight with a street and my lip, and I lost. So I have a fat lip that I got like 3 days ago, and it's finally starting to disappear. So I'm going to do a couple readings tonight. And I just wanted to come on and say hi and touch base and just connect with people. Just, it's just everyone's so like isolated right now. So I just thought this might be okay to do this. So hello to all you guys. I'm saying hey to everyone. I'm reading down the list. Hello to everyone. Hi to everyone who's new here. Yeah, Jen, that was kind of that's how I felt, because it's not every day that your face lands on the pavement. So, hey, Toby. Hello to everyone. Hey, Esma. I remember her. We used to work together. So anyway, good. I'm glad to see all you guys signing on. I thought I'd do like a few readings and maybe just chit chat. So while we're waiting like for people to sign on, I thought I would ask a few, like see if there's any questions you guys want me to ask. Just so you know, I'm doing live readings. Like people in-person readings, not live readings. But in-person readings again, starting on the 27th. I think actually those days are full. So I think we're actually into next week now, since I sent that newsletter out. But I'm doing them at my office. And for any of you guys who were signed up to go to Greeley, Greeley is still happening, but it's just altered a little bit. And the group that we're doing there is going to be more spread out. So everyone will be socially distanced. And then I've added a spot for two private readings in the morning versus 2-hour group reading. I'll get back to more of those in the summer or later on when it just seems more sensible. So anyway, let's see who else is signing on. Hello. Thank you for the compliments. Yes, hello, new person, Doug D. Hello. Hi, Judy. Read me a few years ago. You were so connected. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for still paying attention to me after a few years. I appreciate it. I can't get my kids to pay attention to me for like 5 minutes. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. So love my Facebook posts. Thank you very much. I'm glad somebody likes them. That is always nice. So anyway, the Greeley thing's still happening on May 3rd. So I don't think there's tickets left, but there is room for private appointments that day. And I'll be seeing people at my office as well again. Just like no big groups for a while, just to keep it safe. I am still going to do that fair in Iowa, in Des Moines, Iowa. I've never been there before. They don't have their state closed, so I'll have to just be really careful. But I'll be out there, and then I think I'm still doing the one in Savannah and the one going back to the one in Savannah and one in Hilton Head, South Carolina. And oh, thank you. I give the best hug. Someone said that. I love hugging people, and I know this is hard to believe, like especially if you spent 5 minutes around me, but I like never used to hug anybody. Like, I mean, I wouldn't even let anyone touch me, let alone hug me. And now I just hug the hell out of everyone. So I've changed a lot since I was younger. Okay. So, you're going to go the Des Moines one. I'm excited. So thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it. We'll get to some readings. And yeah, I just wanted to see if anyone had any questions. Otherwise, I'm just going to get straight into it. And thank you very much for the compliments. You guys know I had that weight loss surgery in November. It's been working, but I got a little off track in the month of April because I've been stuck home constantly. But I'm back on track again. So thank you for all the compliments. That is very nice of you. And I appreciate it. All right. So let's get started doing some readings. Okay. So I just got done with my tarot class. I have a 5-part tarot class that I've been teaching. So I have a couple of students signed on here. So I thought it would be cool if the first reading I did was a tarot reading. And that way we can all kind of get to know tarot together. I can tell you what the cards mean as we go, but the students I have can kind of understand a little bit more about readings and how they work, and they know the whole deck now. So it's very exciting. So I want to go to Leela, who I saw on here earlier, and I just saw a post from her, and that's just where I feel like I'm going first. And I don't even know what happened to her or where she would be. And I am kind of thinking that's the name, but I'm not sure. But everything pops up so fast on here, I can't tell. So if there's a Leela out there, oh, there you are. Leela's right there. Leela Martin. Okay, Leela Martin. I wanted to know what topic you wanted me to look at in your life, and I'm going to pull some tarot cards for you and see what's up. So just give me a topic. You don't have to give me details. I might ask you a question like for clarity, but for the most part, I'm just going to read your cards and tell you what they mean, and then you tell me if it resonates with you, okay? Love. Okay. Have I ever read you before, Leela? I just want to ask if I've ever read you before or anything like that. Hi, Sarah. Nice to have you here. Nice to have all of you guys here. It's a nice night for readings. So, all right. So, Leela, long time ago. I read you a long time ago. Okay. So, I'm sorry I don't remember. I just wanted to see if I had or not, to kind of get that vibe. So, let's see what's up here. I don't even want to ask you if you're in a relationship or not. I'm just going to see what the cards say first, and then I'll ask you questions. Okay. So, we'll just kind of figure it out like that. But I will do a couple other readings after this, okay? So don't be discouraged if you're not getting your reading right now. I will get to it. I'm going to be on here for maybe like a half hour, so, or for like 25 more minutes. So, all right. So let's see here, Leela. Let's see what's up. So I'm pulling cards for you. Oh, interesting. Okay. So there's got to be something here about you being like in the past, so in the recent past, meaning the last 3 months, that maybe there's been a situation that's connected to your family. So I know you asked about love, but it's connected to your family. So I don't know if you had a love that is connected to, say, children of yours or something like that. But there seems to be this love issue that's making you feel a little challenged and a little emotional about things, and was kind of making you feel like you're not on your game or something. And then for like the current situation, I don't know. I feel like actually, you tell me if this is true, but is there someone in your life that you're still talking about or talking to that caused like a massive upheaval for you or something, and you're trying to like, I don't know, like be all zen about it, but I feel like your words are sharp or you feel like a little frustrated, something like the words aren't coming out. I don't know how else to say that. So I am just tuning into you, Leela. So let me tell you, let you tell me what you think about that. And we'll get to some other readings here in just a minute. But I'm just going to kind of be patient with Leela and see if I can hear from her about what she thinks about this situation. So, and again, it looks like there was a relationship in the recent past or in the last 3 months. You might still be in it, but maybe there were some issues or something, but it feels like it would be someone connected to your family. There is someone who is married and I have a crush. Okay. So maybe they're connected to their family. I'm not exactly sure, but no. Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute, Leela. You said there's someone who is married and I have a crush, but is there someone else in your life that you've exchanged some? Okay, so if this person is married and they already have a family, is there something about you like choosing to move away from difficulty and trying to like find your words or articulate something to this person? I know it's a crush. I understand. And I know it's somebody married, and I'm not judging. Shit happens, but I just want to kind of know what you feel about that, because I'm looking at cards and I'm interpreting cards, and then students who are out there, I will show you the cards. But I'm just like feeling around, trying to interpret them. So I just want to know, Leela, is this person, have they been in your life for the last 3 months? And so I feel you being very emotionally connected to them. So that's the love part. But the family part, I just keep getting this thing about family. So maybe they already have a family. But right now I'm getting this part about you speaking your mind or exchanging words with this person and like mentally trying to move away from any difficulty connected to this situation. So let me know what you think about that, Leela. And then, sorry about that, guys. And then for my tarot students out there, oh, there we go. I'm very much trying not to blush around them. There is a different guy that I haven't been able to date due to COVID. Trying not to blush around them. I'm assuming you mean him or something. And so it feels like you must, I don't know, there must be something here where you've recently talked to this person. I don't know if I'm talking about the married guy. I don't know that that's what I'm talking about because this doesn't feel like that guy. So let's talk about the other guy that you want to date, the other one. And because I keep feeling like this emotional, do I ever accidentally read other people's on? Do I ever accidentally read other people online when doing readings? Not usually. This is for Leela. So I am with Leela now. And so the cards though, you know, usually I just start talking and tune into people, but I'm using the cards for my tarot class. So I'm just going through the reading with the cards here. That's why I'm working with her. But I will get to a dead person and I will get to another reading. Okay, but this one, I just want to stick with Leela here for a minute. Let's talk about the dude who you're gonna date. Because I actually feel like you must be interested in him. And you must have met him within the last couple of months, the last 3 months, something like that. Because there seems to be interest there. So I don't think I'm talking about the guy you have a crush on. Because you asked about love. And I understand that's a crush and not always love. But let's talk about the other guy. Because I feel like that guy he feels like family to you. Or he feels like someone comfortable with you. And there is all that crushy, lovey, new, emotional kind of stuff there as well. And so there's that. And then I feel like in the current situation, you're just trying to like mentally block it out or maybe like try to be cool about things. And then, but you're still exchanging words or still talking or something like that. And it looks like as you move forward in the future, this person might actually be kind of cool. So Leela, whoever it is that's whoever you're wanting to date and haven't dated yet, I feel like that might be who I'm talking about. And I'm not necessarily talking about married dude. But I just wanted to say that because that's not what the cards necessarily look like. So let me show you guys, my tarot students here, how I got those cards. I always mess up new relationships. I'm going to say this to all of you. You don't mess up new relationships, okay? My senses with you, and I'm not getting this from the cards. This is just my spidey senses talking. My sense is you're very eager to be in a relationship and you're very excited. And it's hard for you to detach from those kinds of feelings and to go to a place where you're like, can just be cool about everything. Because isn't that how like dating's supposed to be in the beginning, where you're supposed to be all cool about everything, calm, cool, and collected? And that's not really who you are. Because I do feel like having that kind of having that person in your life or something is important to you. You know, I always think about it like there's love people and money people, or we go through different phases in our life where we're more focused on love and others where we're more focused on money or family or whatever. And you're a love person and there's nothing wrong with that. And you don't mess up relationships. What happens is, I think, is that sometimes you just feel too intense in the beginning, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you've just got to kind of learn how to work your way through that and don't consider that you're messing things up, because that's not really the case. And I'm sure there's plenty of people watching this that are like, oh yeah, I've done that too. Because we've all done it. We've all been eager. And sometimes when we're eager, we feel like we mess things up, but maybe the other person just wasn't ready for what we had to offer. But I think that this new person might be a really good fit for you. But I do feel like this new person may exacerbate or make you feel like that same thing, like I'm messing up or screwing things up or whatever. So just be careful of that and be gentle with yourself, okay? Because you've just got some growing to do, but so do the people that you're dating as well. So it's not just you. So just remember that this isn't just exclusive to like, oh, you mess up relationships. It also has to do with the quality of people that you're drawing to you. So just remember that, okay? And be kind and gentle with yourself, my dear, and you will find someone. So if love's on your mind, I definitely feel like you'll find someone. Although you might date this person and then have someone the next year, because it looks like in like a 3-month period, you might go on a date with this person. And I would also ask you to consider if they make you feel, or if you're feeling the way you want to feel, because sometimes I feel like you talk yourself into people, and then it kind of gets a little haywire. So I just want to say that to you, Leela. You can give me whatever feedback you want in the comments section. I'm going to move on, but I'm going to tell my tarot class how I came up with that, except for that last little part, because that was just my spidey senses. So I came up with the part about your past relationship stuff, or where you're at the last 3 months with these two cards. So I've got the Page of Cups, which is like a crush card. So that's why I thought, oh, maybe it is a married guy, but it's also about emotions and things like that. And then you have this 10 of Pentacles with it. It's about family. It's about partnership. It's about wanting those things in your life and feeling that connection, maybe in the last few months, maybe to one of the people that you've considered dating. Yeah, and you said I do talk myself into giving them a chance. So the thing is, you don't have to talk yourself into someone. If you're scared in the beginning, you could talk yourself into taking a chance. But after that part, don't talk yourself into them anymore, because then it's always messed up and you're going to have the exact same problems you've always had throughout that whole relationship. So don't talk yourself into anybody. All right. Tarot people who are out there, for the middle position, which is the present day, I get the Page of Swords, which means that, and we just learned about the core cards tonight, so it's perfect that they're coming up all over the place. So the Page of Swords is about communication, like you're communicating and trying to kind of like move away in your head from anything difficult connected to that situation. And then finally, lastly, is the card about like the future prediction, like a 3-month prediction. So I see you going out with this man, and I've got the Knight of Wands, which is really about movement. So it means it's going to happen. However, I got the Queen of Cups, which also kind of, in those two cards to me mean that there is a possibility that you will emotionally maybe push things forward a little bit or something like that. But as long as you're aware of it, and as long as you're not talking yourself into someone, you should be okay. I don't know if this is like the forever person for you, or whatever you want to call it, your soulmate, or even though we have lots of soulmates. I don't know if it's that person for you, but I certainly kind of get the feeling that you just need to be a little more gentle with yourself. And I know love will come your way. And that's a really common kind of question, because people do want that. They want love, they want partnership, all that kind of stuff. Okay. So let me see here. Salome. I think I've read you before. Your name looks familiar, but maybe I haven't. And then I said, oh, thank you for the compliments. I am using my husband's account, but my name is Becca. Jasmine's. Oh, it went away. Becca Jasmine's to you tonight. Okay. Who are you? I don't know who you're asking about, but your name stood out to me. And Esme, I will get to you because he sure as hell here. So I know her husband and he's dead, but he's here and I've talked to him before and he is all about it. Okay. All right, Leela. Okay. So here. Wait. Salome. Have I read you before? Yes, years ago. Okay. Another person years ago. Okay. Sorry. I don't remember anything. Let me get back to you, Salome, and I will do that and I'll pull the cards for you. Thank you for whoever's saying thank you to me for doing this. I actually really love doing these things. Okay. And so, my sensei would love to know if he's around. Okay. So there's lots of dead people. So let's get to the dead people here in just a minute. But I just want to talk to Salome. She asked me a real simple question of what's coming up for me. And so I am just going to pull some cards really quick. And answer that question, and then I'll talk to a couple dead people. So that is where we're going to go with this. Okay. So let's see. Salome. All right. And the reason I always ask, like, if I've read you before is because sometimes, like, your first name or something looks familiar. And I'm just like, have I talked to that person before? And so I know, like, Esme or E. Ruida, who asked me about her husband, I've talked to him before. And he is here and he is loud. And you just said he's next to you, too. Okay. Perfect. Because he's bugging me as well. So we will get to you, and then I'll just see who else kind of comes through. But I'm just going to do this for Salome really quick, because she asked what's coming up for her, and I want to kind of tell her as I'm looking at this, because that's kind of like a generalized question. And so I thought I would just throw some cards out and see what comes up there, and then we're just going to talk to someone in the spirit world. So I feel like recently for you, Salome, that there has been a situation that's been like a little bit of a burden, and you're starting to come out of that and feel like you're like, I feel you getting your mojo back for some reason, like getting your mojo back for life or something like that, is my sense. And you must have really good intuition, because I also feel like you will be intuitively led to some divine solutions connected with finances and some other stuff that you're worried about. Because it seems like you've got some kind of, it's like you're worried about them, but you must know somewhere in your intuition that things are going to be okay. But there's still this worry. And it does seem like really practical matters. Now, we have all this craziness kind of going on in the world right now. So it could be connected to that, possibly. But the thing is that this just feels bigger than that. And like there's a financial element to it. And that's what's making me think, oh, it's that. But it's not, because it's even bigger than that. And it also has to do with relationships and stuff for you. So I just want to tell you that it looks like there's going to be some divine guidance or something that kind of comes into your path to help you get some kind of like, that feeling like when you get your shit together. I'm not saying you don't have your shit together, but I am saying, that feeling of like, well, I've been really worried and I'm hoping everything's going to turn out okay, but I don't know that it will be, because maybe you don't see everything out there in front of you. So, my sense is that you're worried about something, but that something you kind of figured out. There's some kind of divine guidance that happens that brings you some kind of clarity. So I just want to tell you that, Salome, and hopefully that helps, and, maybe it will happen. That would be my hope. So let me tell you, Esme, I know I've talked to your husband before. I know how he passed. I know all that information, you guys. So I'm not going to repeat it on here and act like I'm giving her a reading for that, because I already know it. So, I know her. And so what I would tell you, though, Esme, is that it seems like what he's telling me is he's been in the house a lot lately, especially around your kids. And he's been showing up a lot. But he keeps talking about your kids, like kids. So he's talking about your kids. I know you guys have kids together. That's not my psychic senses. That's just me knowing that about you. But he's talking about your kids and talking about being around lately. And he's also talking about there's been a high level of stress, is kind of my feeling going on in your world right now. So whatever that's about, I mean, I don't know, but your kids are connected to it. And I mean, I know that stuff with my kid at home and kids, that it's been stressful because of everything going on. But there's something else that he's trying to communicate, because there's some other reason that he's around right now and needing to help you. So it's like he's trying to help you with your kids. And maybe it's just to kind of like, I don't know, get your mojo back or something like that. But it's like he's there almost like trying to help get things organized for you. Like he's still parenting with you. So I just want to say that, because he wanted to make sure you knew he was there. And then there was someone else who I know I've talked to your person before as well. And I believe it's someone who asked for someone named Gordo. Rosemary, I don't know. I know I've talked to her before, and I know this dude because he's loud. And it's something about dudes in their like 20s and 30s. They're very communicative. It's just very interesting, because I always think about guys my age. They're not so communicative, but yeah, this guy is chatty. Also talking about kids. So I can't remember if he had kids with you or not, Rosemary. But it sounds like he's talking about children. And it sounds like he's talking about you taking care of yourself right now. Because my sense is that there's some kind of struggle that you're having, not about all this other stuff, but about taking care of yourself, is my feeling. He keeps talking very much about you taking care of yourself. And I don't know what that's about, but it's like he wants to help you. So he wants to help you do something to take care of yourself. These aren't really going the way that I thought they were going to. I thought I'd get a loved one and tell you whatever, but apparently it's check-in with a bunch of dead people that already know me. And whoever Bella Miller is, wherever that is, who asked for Michael Miller kind of thing. I don't know who that is, but is that your father? I don't know who that is. Bella Miller. Is Michael Miller your father? So I don't know. But Rosemary, I just want you to know he's saying take care of yourself. He's there like on your side, like cheering you on, is my sense. And he keeps talking about taking care of yourself because you don't do that all the time, and he's just saying he wants to see that. It's you always say, like, is there anything I can do for you? Can I help you? And he says that that's one of the best things you can do for him, because the beautiful thing about your relationship with this Gordo dude is that he can see the world through your eyes. So I just want to say that, and let you know that he's here. Now I know I've talked to him before, and I don't particularly remember how he dies, but I know your name, and I know I may have talked to him a couple of times. But there's something going on in your life right now where he's really reiterating, take care of yourself, and really put your needs first, because I keep getting the sense that you might be putting other people's needs first. Okay. Where is Bella? Bella. Yes, Bella Miller. Yes, it is your dad. Okay. And so the thing is, though, I think, and so I'm sorry, I don't know if I've ever talked to you before or not, but for some reason I just heard someone really loudly say I'm her dad, and so I don't even know where the hell that came from, but he talks to me about you spending time with him, visiting him, and you seem, I think you're young, but I don't know. I mean, like maybe like under 25, kind of young. I don't understand what that is, but there's something here about you being young and him. 2 weeks will be 2 years died. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rosemary. That's why he was coming through, because you got to take care of yourself, because it must be a really hard time. I remember 2 years when I lost my kid's dad and he took his life. That's fucking hard. And so you're just at a hard place. And that's probably why he's reminded you to take care of yourself, because it's just, I'm sorry about that. Bella, yes, I am. Okay, so you're young. You're a young lady. So my sense, though, is that your father passes kind of unexpectedly. I do kind of get the feeling that there's something kind of in his head or in his mind, or maybe drugs or alcohol. I don't know what that is. But he's coming through because he's telling me you talk to him all the time, is my sense. And you even feel his presence, but this is your dad. And the thing is, he wasn't perfect, but he's better now, or at least how you're seeing him. Like, you're seeing him as perfect, and maybe he wasn't perfect when he's alive, but I feel like it's almost like you've brought him to this place where he loves you so much that he is being that perfect dad that you wanted, or something like that. So I'm not exactly sure, but he was really like intensely saying I'm her father, like Darth Vader. So I just wanted to tell you that, Bella. And I'm not exactly sure how old you are, but he keeps coming in like, so like little kids, like little girls sometimes do like butterfly kisses or eyelash kisses or something like that. And it's like he's giving you little eyelash kisses. So I don't particularly know what that's about, but he's giving you eyelash kisses. So I just wanted to let you know that. Okay, you guys. So I've talked to 3 dead people, and I'm gonna try to do this next week. Okay, so next week on Thursday around 8:30, same bat time, same bat channel. And so maybe I can get some readings done then too, like some more loved ones. I know you guys like the loved ones readings. I like doing them too. Sometimes it's a little difficult in the bigger groups to get to, but I'm surprised I got to 3 and then 2 other readings. That was kind of a miracle. So just so you guys know, I love all of you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry I didn't get to all your dead people. There were a lot of you on here, but I'm just happy I even got to 3. However, So next week we're going to do another one. I think it will be next week. It might be like a Wednesday or something. I might end up doing it, not Thursday, because I think Wednesday that tarot class, or Thursday. I don't know. I don't know. Just look, keep an eye out for it. If you don't subscribe and get the little alerts. If you just want to subscribe to the newsletter, you'll get an email when I do another one, and we'll talk to some more dead people. And you guys are always welcome to come to me for a reading. I do readings in person now in a week, but also like Zoom, all that kind of stuff. Zoom, Facebook Messenger, phone, all that. And then also, just FYI for any of you guys who are watching, I have a class coming up on Saturday. There's still a couple of spots left. It's all about like making your own connection. So connecting with your own psychic senses, how to connect with your loved ones, and just kind of how mediumship works in general. So you have a better understanding of that. And I just want to tell you, Bella, that your dad freaking loves you. So I want to make sure that I say that, because I almost forgot to say that. And he loves you. He loves you. He loves you. So I just want to say that. And for you who asked about the class, it's only $79. It's a whole day. It's Sunday. It's on Zoom. It's 9 to 5. There's like an hour and a half lunch break in there. But it's definitely something you can do online and work with other people, like in the little Zoom rooms and the little chats, because the way that you learn is by doing it. So anyway, I really appreciate that you guys all tuned in, and I will see you next time. So I will probably do this again next week, and we'll do some readings and chit chat and get all that stuff done. And hopefully my lip will look better by then, and it won't look like I was in a street fight with a street. But until then, I love you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope you all have an awesome, awesome evening.